So we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up FTP with Atom. On our Eggivus hosting, we're going to go to Files and FTP Accounts. Under our FTP accounts, we already created them. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to search for the username that we want. Mine is going to be, of course, with the XXX because that's what I use for the demo. And you can see I have student_IOP, and I'm going to select the whole thing and copy it because all the information we need with exception to the password is right there. Now that I have that, we'll switch over to Atom. We'll go into Packages and go to Remote FTP. In Remote FTP, we're going to go ahead and we're going to create an ignore file. And what we're doing this for is to make sure that we don't upload any files that we don't want to go up to our server, such as our gitignore and our git files and things like that, plus the FTP files that we're creating right now. We're going to add gitignore to our FTP ignore file, and then we're going to go ahead and save that and close it. Now that we have our ignore file created, we can see that it's in our directory, and we want to go ahead and add that to our gitignore as well. And actually, if you have been in other parts of this, you'll notice that we already have it added to the file. And so therefore we should be good as far as that goes, and we'll close that out and we'll go ahead and we'll move over to configuring by going to Remote FTP, configure FTP file. The information that we have copied to our clipboard, we'll paste into our username. That's our FTP username. And then we'll just select the host in that username. We'll copy that and we'll just paste it right over top the git FTP config file. We'll go ahead and we need to update the password. In all of our examples, we're using rack pass, so we can go ahead and put that right up there. We'll hit save, Control S, and then we'll close that. At this point, we're ready to go ahead and try our connection to our FTP site. So we'll go to Packages, Remote FTP, and we'll hit toggle so that it opens up the FTP pan next to the remote pan next to the project pan. Project is our local file system, and then remote will actually display our remote file system once we connect. So let's go ahead and click on that connect button. And we can see it's showing us as it's connecting, and when you get green, that's a beautiful thing. Red, if something is wrong, it'll show up in red. And now we can go back over here and we can see in our remote pan, we can toggle back and forth. That's local. That's our server. That's the things that are on our server. And if we wanted to pull all the files down, we could say sync local, and you can see the caret pointing less than, which means to the server. And if we do it when we're local, we can see that the caret actually will point to the right because it's saying that we want to sync the files from local to remote. Pretty cool deal. And there you go. Now your FTP is all set up for your Atom, and you are ready to get going. See you in the next video.